I'm already losing my mind.
Hi everyone, we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
LaChiMoLaLa. And we are back this time with a performance reaction for our new faves, *MONSTA_X. Woo! And this is a cover of Bazzi's Myself by a subunit of Hyungwon, Minhyuk, and Kihyun. Now, Tammy, how did you find this?
Thank you, YouTube recommendations.
The algorithm is finally getting to know you.
Yes, finally.
Finally. And this is live, right? This is live from their 2019 tour. So I feel like this is a preview of what we'll see eventually.
Yeah,
Eventually.
like hopefully in June.
They moved it to June. As long as they don't move it again, my heart
Yeah.
can't take it.
I know, but
I want to use my light stick.
Yeah, me too. I want to. Yeah, most definitely, I do. That light stick is like collecting dust. You know, it needs to be.
Needs to be used, and it's kind of weird when I just go outside on my back porch and use it. My neighbors are judging me.
Hey, let them judge you. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a pretty light stick, let me tell you.
Super pretty. That's why I want to see thousands of them together, all being like, *MONSTA_X, you're the best!
Yeah.
And with all that in mind, should we watch this?
Oh gosh, can we just dive into this, please?
Yes, let's do it. No more procrastinating. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. Yes.
All right. Bam.
I'm already losing my mind. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. You're driving me mad. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Ugh. I'm sure Hyungwon did this choreography. He's so amazing.
Right? Oh, they're so flexy.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. I cannot right now.
What? Ugh.
I cannot.
Oh my gosh, the swag, it is off the charts.
Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I love how they all have like their own backup dancers. Ugh. Ugh, they give such good facials.
Oh my gosh, they do. Look at their movements. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop it.
Gosh.
Stop it. I mean, don't stop. What?
My gosh. How am I just now seeing this? This needs to be in heavy rotation every day. Holy bajoli.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Why is it not 22 minutes and 50 seconds?
Is it possible? Is it possible for them to make a 2-hour movie out of this?
I feel like I'm turning a little red right now.
Ugh. The song is like so sexy, but the dance with it and the swag just makes it like off the charts.
Oh my gosh, their vocals for this song. This is a great cover. Okay, so they've always been so good with like their English songs, like singing English, And oh my gosh, their vocals for this cover, amazing.
So good. I love how it's like Kihyun's a little more like intense, and then like Hyungwon has this like light, he almost like floats over everything, and then Minhyuk's just like sexy AF.
Yeah.
Like, and then they blend it all together and it's just perfection.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh. Wow.
And it's perfectly suited to all their ranges, and the choreography is so good. And like I said, I love how they all have like their own backup dancers and they don't come together till the end. It's so cool.
It is so cool.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Hyungwon had his hand in creating these moves,
Had to.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, I love how it's like super fluid. And this song is so interesting because it's kind of like, it's a little bit of a diss track to whoever you're with. Like, don't need it. I'm over it. But like, they managed to make it so it's a little bit more like, you're gonna miss this.
Pretty much. Exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. Like, it's like, yeah, it draws you in, but yeah.
It's like, it's all right, it's fine. I'd rather be alone. Also, here I go. All of this out the door.
Yeah.
And you're right. When they like put their jackets up over their faces. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. See, I love it when they do choreography like this, where they use like their clothes as part of like a prop,
Yeah.
And they do it. And I love it.
It's so good. And it's like oddly, it gave a very like teasing, like that's part of the thing I loved about the choreography is the choreography is very flirty, but the lyrics are like, I'm out. So it's like such a good pairing because you're like, no, don't leave like this.
I'm sorry, come back.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. And I mean, they're all suited and booted, and I love all the slight differences. Like, I love how Hyungwon has no tie, and then Kihyun has that really cute bow tie. I love when Minhyuk like undoes his jacket and flips it behind him. He's like, what?
Yeah.
He makes his own Beyonce wind machine, and I love that. He don't need one. We'll make his own. That's swag.
Yes, he does make his own Beyonce.
Oh gosh. Ugh. Hyungwon's so perfect.
They're all so perfect. Oh my gosh. When Kihyun like came out, I was like, excuse me? Yeah. Actually,
I knew from the first note, even though it was like where he pulled back, I was like, oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh. And I know you mentioned this during the video, but their facials, oh my gosh, like how they their expressions.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Minhyuk especially, I feel like he was the one who was the most flirty. He was the one who was most like,
Yeah. There was one part of the song where like he took his hand and he pulled up like part of his vest, and I'm like, excuse me. I was like,
I'm sorry. What?
Like, what?
And yeah,
what are you doing?
Kihyun was a little more like angry sexy. You know what I mean? Like Minhyuk was like flirty sexy, but like also like you can't touch this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what Hyungwon was giving me too. Hyungwon was giving me like ice cold, you can't touch this, but look how awesome it is. And maybe that's also just his movements. He's so great. He has such long limbs and he manages to be like so fluid. Yeah. Everything just looks like a ribbon in water. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I love him so much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, YouTube. I don't normally say this, but thank you, YouTube. This was amazing. Please send any more of these things our way.
Yeah, so this is actually one of my favorite covers by them. So yeah, like
it suits their vibe so perfectly. It's almost amazing it wasn't like written for them.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is like a really fun subunit, you know?
Yeah.
So that
yeah, I like this. Let's have more of this.
the 93 line.
Yes.
You know? So I wonder behind the scenes, like if there was any bickering. Because they bicker a lot.
100%. 100%. There was bickering over who got to sing what part.
It's like, no, you stand over there, okay? No, you
why do you think they had
there.
Why do you think they had to dance with separate people most of the time? Too much chaos. Too much chaos.
Too much chaos.
No, we know that they love to collaborate, and you know, when it's work, I feel like they just want to create. But you're right. I'm sure the rehearsals were madness.
Yeah.
I want to see this dance practice. Where's that dance practice video?
I know. Now I gotta Google it and see if there is one.
We're gonna go on like a deep dive down this cover and see if there's anything else, because it's so fabulous.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
They never disappoint. Every day we discover something new, and every day I'm like, no, this is the best thing ever. But tomorrow you'll send me a different video and I'll be like, no, this is the best thing ever. That's why I love them so much. Yeah. They just, you know, they constantly surprise me and make me blush. So
yeah, all the time. All the time. Yeah, I mean, like a couple weeks ago we watched I Am and June Honey, like
yes.
You know, that performance
so good.
Yeah, and so that was amazing, you know.
And that was very like intense and kind of in your face, and this was like such a different vibe than that, but they can do it all.
Well, it was definitely in your face too, but like you said, like in your face, but
saucy.
Very saucy and
in your face at arm's length.
Yeah. Like you stay there because that's what you deserve, you know.
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Different vibe, but I love it. I love the subunits.
Love it. Love it so much. I love how great they are together, and I love that they can break apart and still be just as magical.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes.
So good.
So good. All right. Well, hopefully, I mean, that was my personal request today, you know, to watch. I feel like we don't have that much say anymore, you know, because we like to fulfill everyone's requests. But thank you for indulging me and watching this with me.
Yes.
So...
Any requests you have, Tammy, be sure to leave them in the comments and we'll do them. Yes. No, seriously, you're always finding the best stuff. So thank you. And thank you guys. We love you.
I know. Thank you to the Monbebe too. There actually is a very long laundry list that we have to go through.
And so, we're getting there.
We're getting there. So don't worry, Sonal. I got your list.
Got you.
We got you. We love you. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you guys next time. Who knows what we'll have next?
I mean, something to make us blush, for sure.
Always. Always blush.
안녕.